They say rice feeds half the world, but it might also be the reason billions are gaining weight. Today, more than 1 billion people worldwide are obese, and nearly 2 billion are overweight. And guess what? One of the main staples of our diet is right at the center of it all: rice. Stay with us. This story is packed with fascinating facts you've never heard before. Here's the twist. Rice's modern makeover is reshaping our waistlines. Today, more than 1 billion people worldwide are obese, and nearly 2 billion are overweight. And guess what? One of the main staples of our diet is right at the center of it all: rice. But before we go any deeper, if you enjoy learning how everyday foods hide secrets behind their shine, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because this story is packed with fascinating facts you've never heard before. What's your favorite dish? Sushi? Fried rice? Maybe risotto or biryani? Whatever it is, it probably starts with one thing: a tiny white grain that changed human history. But here's the twist. The rice you eat today isn't the same rice your ancestors ate. Thousands of years ago, in the misty valleys of China and India, humans first tamed wild rice. It was brown, full of nutrients, and difficult to grow, but it was pure. Ancient farmers flooded their fields, creating shimmering paddies that reflected the sky. That's how rice became the food of life. Sacred in Asia, used in rituals, and offered to gods. Back then, rice wasn't white. It was whole, fibrous, and alive with vitamins. Every bite was fuel, not fluff. Fast forward a few thousand years, and technology stripped the grain of its soul. Polishing, milling, and bleaching turned rice from brown to bright white. It looked cleaner, cooked faster, lasted longer, but the bran and germ, where all the nutrition lived, were gone. Refined white rice became soft, pretty, and empty. People started getting sick, losing nutrients like B1, thiamine, leading to diseases like beriberi. In history's cruel irony, the grain that once nourished billions began to starve them from the inside out. White rice is mostly simple carbohydrates, fast fuel, but with a high glycemic index. That means it spikes your blood sugar, raises insulin, and when eaten in excess can contribute to diabetes and weight gain. Studies show that populations shifting from brown to white rice saw an increase in obesity and type 2 diabetes. And the saddest part? The healthier version, brown rice, is often considered poor man's food in countries where it's grown. Did you know that in ancient times, royalty kept the white rice for themselves and left the rough brown rice for peasants? Ironically, the peasants were healthier. The shiny white rice, stripped of its nutrients, caused sickness among the rich. Even emperors suffered from nutrient deficiencies while the farmers thrived. 1. Planting. Farmers sow rice seeds in wet soil. Water flooding helps suppress weeds and pests. 2. Growing. The rice plant grows tall in waterlogged fields called paddies under the hot sun. 3. Harvesting. Once golden, the rice is cut and dried. The hard shell is called the husk. 4. Milling. The husk is removed to make brown rice. 5. Polishing. Brown rice is then polished, removing bran and germ to create white rice. 6. Packaging and shipping. The rice is bagged, shipped globally, and lands in our kitchens. Shiny, light, and deceptively innocent. Today, China, India, Indonesia, Bangladesh, and Vietnam produce most of the world's rice. Together, they feed over half of humanity. But as global diets shift, white rice, once a symbol of wealth, is now everywhere, even in fast food and desserts. Here's the truth. Rice isn't the enemy. How we process it is. Brown rice keeps fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants that help regulate blood sugar and digestion. White rice, mostly starch. It digests quickly, leaving you hungry again. And when combined with sugary sauces or fried oils, that's a recipe for weight gain and insulin spikes. From rice crackers to rice pudding, from sushi rolls to rice flour donuts, this humble grain hides in everything. Those gluten-free rice snacks, often packed with sugar and oil. Yes, rice may be gluten-free, but that doesn't mean it's guilt-free. So, how did a grain that once saved civilizations become a silent contributor to modern diseases? Because we polished it, processed it, and turned nature's perfection into a factory product. We traded nutrition for convenience, color, and speed. Next time you see a bowl of rice, look closer. Ask yourself, is this ancient grain still feeding me, or just filling me? Remember, choose whole, natural, unprocessed. That's what your ancestors ate, and it's what your body still craves. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed uncovering the hidden truth behind rice, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because next time, we're uncovering another secret the food industry doesn't want you to know.